Okay, so um, for those of us who are interested in the uploading, I don't know. I want to listen. Let me see. Okay, so let's look at it here. Let me see if I because the time is still in
One is to provide guidance for Wikimedia, Tyap Wiki mentoring project.
So once I move it to the computer, it will enter the format. But directly from your phone, once you're able to convert it, once you're able to convert it, then you can as well upload it to the Wikimedia account. So it's as easy as that. So for anybody who is mostly interested in uploading audio files, you can have a one-on-one conversation so I can show you the steps on how to go about it. Right? So I think that will do us more, will save us more time. So somebody asked a question about editing um, already existing image. So first from here now, you just go. I believe most image are under the. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see some of the image from here. Okay, these are some of our images, right? Let's look at this one. Okay, so from here, once you are here now, if you want to edit an image that you have already added, you see here, under here you see more details. So come to more details, click on it, and scroll down. So these are some of the information you have added. Some of the information you have added. So look at here. What you are seeing here now is actually different from what you will see when you open it. Like this licensing. Look at it. So if you want to add additional categories, like those categories you have shown us, for already existing images, just come under this licensing, click on it. Sure. Sorry. Because I know that is where most of us are mostly interested. Just scroll down to licensing, click on it. Now, now you see, for example, this image that we are looking at here, it is image that contain under this image we have computers, we have people here. So all of this can be added as category, right? So how do you add the category? You just scroll down to that place, under license, open it. Now, under the last one here, you can just come down. put this first bracket like this. Uh, sorry, like this, right? Now you put category, all right? Then you put the column. After putting the column, now that item you want to add the category. We have people there, right? So people can be a category, right? So once you add this one, then you close it. Close. So once you close it, now you have added one category. You have added one category. Now just copy this one like this. Then open another one like this. Now from there now, the next one is what? Computers. The computer. You added another category. So this is how to add additional category. For those of us who have uploaded images and we miss out on relevant categories, this is how to do it. As you see what it is. So once you finish, then you go down to publish it. We have sister. So if it is school, you just open it like that, add the category and put school, then you close that. So once you finish, then you publish it. So that's the easiest way to add those categories. Even though this
So now it's in
You
red.
use small letter.
yeah.
Use small letter.
It's also a small letter.
Use capital letter.
So
Depends.
what if you use calculator and it's still
Not all capital letter.
Not all in capital letter. Not computer. It's-
if you show that how to get through
The reason that then it's not active. Okay. Yes. Computer. Space. No space.
You use visual edit. It will show.
So let's try this and see. Remember, from here also you can either publish or you preview it. Laptops. Which means there's no category for this. But there is
Try visual edit.
electronics. Electronics. There is no category on medicines.
Okay.
computer or laptop. No partition.
No, it will not display. It will show you. Okay. So visual is different.
Okay. So just like I was explaining earlier, if you are missing out on the categories, just go to commons and look for the item. For example, this one is laptop, right? So you can just open it to see under what category are these ones published under. Let's look at this one. So this one is a laptop. So let's look at the license. Laptop icons.
Laptop what?
Icon.
Oh,
So this one, yeah, so this one, this one. Yeah. So this one is a category.
Okay.
People using laptops. So it's a category that can be used for that particular so let's go back and see. So, so which one is this? Yeah, yeah, okay, this one is the laptop.
There's something about Wikimedia work also that a lot of us do not do or understand. There's no expertise in this country. There are people that is doing that are into this one for many years, but not everybody has the knowledge of everything because
Nobody's an island.
you are not one that will bring every keyboard that everyone will use it. You see that it looks very small and very troublesome to run anything. So the attitude that will take from this very work is that if you see that even somebody is familiar with it, it doesn't mean that the person doesn't know it or something. They are usually, technically thinkers. So the thing is that we usually do trial and error most of the times. We usually, what do you call it now, research. Everything we do is research. Get until get it correctly for the final consumer to consume the content. So that's just the attitude that is generally Wikimedia style.
So don't assume you know everything. So before that you see on down, it shows that everything is okay. It's embedded inside. Scroll down here, look at it here. This particular one. So once you click on it, it will open all the images under this category. Now where those people are also seeing your own image too should pop up there as well. Yes. So by the time you search all of this, now it's not left for whosoever want to use it to search which one is suited for this one.
So this draws my attention. When we're trying to categorize that picture of you in Pinterest,
Yeah, yeah.
there are some images that are not so clear that you still pick it up as a category. So I was now wondering, why shouldn't it be the obvious rather than those tiny, tiny ones that you have to zoom and stress your eye on? Why should it be an obvious image that should be used as a category?
And because the idea now is, as people are going to look for one thing, they discover that that thing they are looking for doesn't actually suit them. This one suits them better. So you just put everything under that category.
Give a wider option.
Yes. This one. Right now.
And even some images, you see images that time you see that they are written in kilobyte, maybe 5 kilobyte, 3 kilobyte. Some of them are intentionally reduced without very long. Because what we are doing, like, what we are fixing images in programs, like computer programs.
So tomorrow, right?
So what we are fixing, like in the programming itself, Wikimedia only. We only use big images. We use tiny images that are required to this specific location. So we need those tiny images. And then there are people that design websites. Maybe they just want images that have to do with blurry images. Because that's the title of their own direction. So they should make blurry images or set for them. So some images they use less image. But some of them use
That's what you want.
that's what they actually want.
Yes.
So even that one that when you are traveling, then you snap the image, the faces people like this.
Yeah.
Someone look at your names.
So if I'm uploading an image and I didn't capture all these as my category, would I be faulted?
No, no, no. Yes.
Okay, doesn't
No.
But in your title, if you are uploading something like a blurry image, your title
must
must
carry
blurry image so that you don't feel that you did intentionally.
Okay.
So I believe you understand how to edit this one. I'm also seeing some of the in case we encounter any problem trying to locate, we're trying to put the right category and their spot. All you need to do is just go back to commerce. Look for an image that look like this one, right? And then look for the category that is used in that image. Like this one now, let's just look for so these people now they are people, right? So let's just say yes, let's just say African people, right? African. Yes. This one, our wife is fine past like this. Oh, thank God, pastor is not here. So if not, we say no, 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 no. So let's look at this one, right? So let's look at the the category. For example, you are looking for right category for people. So just come to this list. Then scroll down to more options or more details. So here, and either you go directly or you can just scroll down to the bottom. So these are the categories. Okay, now this one we put it under just a single category.
Okay.
This one is going to Wikimedia. This one just under one category. So this one doesn't answer our question. So you deal with this one. You look to another one. Um, you look at this one. African People Garden. So let me see which category. So all of this, there's no proper category. But education in Africa can also be a category because what we do here now is we are impacting, right? So it can also be a category. So this one now, as you can see it here, education in Africa. So we can go back to that image. As we talked earlier, this is a category. You can either click it directly like this. And you go back. Remember, where you are editing is under licensing. That's why we put the category. So you just come here. You put, I don't know why this one doesn't respond to this. Then you put category. Then you put the column. Then you name one, education in Africa. Then you close it again. So let's preview and see. Again. So it works. So under the education in Africa, it's another category. So once you go back to that place, you also see all these places. As well. So just it provides wide range of questions. Yes. So at this point, I don't know, is there any question for what we have done so far? Because the intention is not to keep us for long today. Is it possible to take a category Yes, yes. Every category is going to be good. All categories are going to be good.
But how would you do operate?
No, no, no.
Even while
For every campaign, for every program, there's a category. For every program. And for each category, there must be a reason why you should be in the category. Because for you as an individual uploading, is there a campaign you are running? Is it a program you are running? Because each category, mostly they are under a particular program. Most categories are being created under a particular program or for a particular purpose. So you now, what is the purpose why you are doing it? And there's no category that is standing alone. A category must be linked to another category. Yes, there's no orphan category.
be nice that you know how to play a good category. So when you are open from this area, you are actually this video or maybe whatever from this kind of video. And then you create a category, then I will give it to you, and then I will category to see how to
So while this one is ongoing, can you give us food so that we will see it? Yeah. Put this one on.
It's in.
So you put that pass it like this.
from the very beginning, again, we want you to go to Wikimedia Commons. You just type on our browser, anything commons. Once you just see this logo, you understand that there is the Wiki Media Commons environment. But then this is Wikimedia Commons itself. So I'll just go straight to upload, and then within the next few minutes, we are done. So I'll just go to any of my pictures on the desktop and one on
So
in the company. I was thinking so much. I was like,
you did not see it. You did not see it.
because
You went and sat down in the middle of giants.
so I
so maybe we'll upload an image having to do with the language, the actual name, um, literacy and Bible translation project. Although it is committee,
If you have people with you, just give it. I guess people will not carry our attention from.
That's the problem.
literacy and Bible translation project. That's the name of the category that we're going to create. So we'll just pick two images for now and then upload them.
All those schools go.
This is shit.
But this place is this is shit. Yes.
Uh, so let me try again. If it doesn't work, then skip it.
No, if trust me, I'll get with this. I promise.
So continue this. So at the end of the day, maybe name this one here. Here, literacy.
This Sunday.
Uh,
There's only one that's a good. All of them.
Tyap Wikimedians here, literacy visit.
Wikimedia visit to the Tyap Literacy Office. Tyap Wikimedians visit to the Tyap Literacy Office.
To be
Tyap
very
programs.
just looking for a very short.
Oh,
So, yes. In the caption, you can put something short like this, but you can also put a description by checking this one, and then you make a very proper explanation. So maybe you can just say visit by visit of the Wikimedia to the literacy and Bible translation translation project office.
but they're using center for this
Office in Z. So the outside name is should be right. The date and the time is already here. Then we put the category that is not existing. Here, week, here, literacy and Bible translation or project. Then enter key. The network is existing. Okay.
So that in this one.
I was supposed to click on enter key and then it will enter. There's no working. The network is confusing. And it so I'll just off my computer and on. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong place. It's absolutely it's the wrong place. So it's supposed to be on that category. Then as soon as I'm done, I put the enter key Then there's a category for Tyap Wikimedians. Tyap Wikimedians User Group in 2025. And then I don't think there's any other specialty. Okay, there's signpost, grasses or shrubs, and then tree, electric pole. Yeah. So, so we have trees, um, signpost, signpost, so electric, electric pole, electric pole. So at least five of them there. Okay, then grasses. Okay. So now I want to create
And
sky.
the one showing red,
So
it's not existent. It doesn't exist. So you have to create it now.
so to create this one, I'll just click on it. I'll just click on it. Another page has opened automatically. Then I'll link this very Hiam literacy and Bible translation to Hiam language. There's an article like that existing, but if you are not sure of whether a particular one exists or not, what you are expected to do is to search for anything related to Hiam. You just go and search for Hiam or that very particular thing you want to do. So this is Hiam I put there, and then there are, these are the only items related to Hiam on Wikimedia Commons. So I will check under which categories can I actually make it a parent category this very case. So there's related media,
And language related.
yes, and this one is also under Hiam language. So I think I'll put it under the parent Hiam language category. So it's just to put category and then Hiam language. And then subsequently other categories can be added, but this one is just only one. So this category has been created automatically, but all these categories are also connected to Wikidata. So like this very one that I searched, on, you can see this one. There's a Wikidata info box that was put here. This is the template, but it's not showing that it is connected to Wikidata. That's language related media. There is already another category called the Tyap language related media. So we can do something from here. This one too has not been created. It's not even connected to Wikidata yet. So to do this one, you have to create a new item on Wikidata. But I think this is too much information for now. Probably another time we'll do that. But I'm sure we already understood how to create a new category. So by the time you upload this image, that's when this one will change to green. For now, it is still going to remain red. Yes. So I'll go copy this same category. Like if I change this one to small letter, there's going to be a problem. The same thing.
Why?
That's if I change this T to small letter T, there's going to be a problem because it's not the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, So we're also going to have the same thing here. So you can see after placing this one, it highlighted because it has already been created. But it's going to still show in red until the first images have been uploaded. So put the same thing here. Then this one can even be added to the Wikimedians outreach. Sorry, Wikipedia outreach. Wikipedia outreach. Forward and copy and then forward and copy. This one still under the same outreach that snap of this picture. So this one can search for African, then maybe um, Tyap Wikimedians User Group 2025. This one, then publish it. Oh, sorry, the title has not been changed. So this was from to this one is this one is this one this one execution check. And then this one can also be translated to other languages. Like ideally, we are supposed to be translating every image that we upload to this one. So to add another language, you just click on add a description in another language, and then you search for the language you want to work with. I think here is also, it has not been enabled yet. You should so as not to enable it because it's not out of incubate like the tier is enabled, so I can be able to translate this one. So, not teaching. Teaching. Teaching.
You actually yourself.
I'm using desktop view. I'm
Okay, that was me. Okay.
I'm using mobile view. I'm using mobile view. This way on desktop solution. So not teaching. Oh, maybe. Okay, so the translation has been done to your language. You can be able to put it in different languages as much as you wish to add. You can also translate the caption if you wish. But I don't wish to do that, so I just publish it and that will be it. So by the time you look at this very empty category, when you refresh it, then you begin to see you see that everything has been is now a full-fledged category under the language. So you have three categories now: illustrations, and this one is empty for now. And this one is having full images and then language related stuff. So I think you understand. But if you still want to add more categories to your already created or already uploaded images, let's see, literacy and Bible translation project. Maybe you can link this one to Bible translation projects. So we can click on this plus sign under the category. Then you can search for Bible translation, translation for
Why not stay in Africa? Projects in Africa.
Africa.
Projects in Africa. So that we can narrow it
Yes,
down.
in Africa. Bible translation in Africa is missing
Okay.
in African languages. So maybe we can still create that category. So we can say translation into translations into African languages. So we can open it. So then we can temporarily add that very Oceanian. There's something that I want to do here so that I'll see what categories linked to
Okay.
so Bible translation in oceanic languages or add this one temporarily. So it has nothing to do with this article, but I want to open and see what is linked, what categories this one is used. So I'll just open the category of this one, copy everything here, and then come back. Then I'll delete this one since I've gotten the categories.
Okay.
Then I'll just click on minus. So it has gone, and then I'll click on this one, Africa, and then paste, and then change it to Africa. Oh, but Oceanic is okay, it's a region, but not a language group. So, like this very one, I don't know if there's any category called African language because African languages are divided into about six. We have the Niger Congo family, which is the largest in Sub-Saharan Africa. And then we have,
Those who speak Swahili.
even if you speak Niger Congo,
Yeah.
yes, Yoruba, Hausa, no,
Okay.
not Hausa,
Okay.
Yoruba, Igbo, our own languages
Those are the Niger Congo.
down south. In fact, most of the languages in Middle Belt and southern Nigeria and from Senegal down to about Uganda, down to South Africa. Swahili is one of them. They are all Niger Congo languages.
Okay.
They also have they also have the Afro-Asiatic languages. So under the Afro-Asiatic languages, we have Hausa, Arabic, Hebrew, even Gas, Magafu, Togo,
Okay.
and, and then Hebrew. Uh, those are the major languages, Maltese, Europe. They also have the third one, which is the Nilo-Saharan languages. Under Nilo-Saharan, you have Kanuri, you have Bigirimi, spoken in Chad and part of Cameroon. Then you have those languages around northern Uganda, like Karamajong, Nuer, Dinka, I think yes. Then those ones around parts of Darfur in Sudan, South Sudan, and most of Chad, and then some parts of Cameroon, and then Kanuri here, Kanembu, even in Niger Republic,
Okay.
and then even Songhai in Mali, and, 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 and there's even a remnant of like Zarma in some parts of Kenya around Darfur and Sokoto, and then in the capital of Niger Republic, Niamey. And so they speak that song that is Nilo Saharan language. And then you also have You have the Khoisan languages. The Khoisan languages are like the indigenous languages, older indigenous language in southern Africa before these our people left here and went down and colonized those people, those Zulu people, they are the colonials of those people. So under those languages we have the Khoisan languages like the San, we have the Khoi Khoi or the Hiki. Those ones that speak.
Okay, okay.
Those, those are the Khoisan language. I thought I so these are Khoisan languages. That's four now. And then the fifth one, you have the Australasian languages. Australasian, and there's only one language under that group. That's the language of Malagasy Republic of Madagascar. So their own language is related to Indonesian, Malaysian.
Okay.
They are the only ones like that in Africa. And then the sixth one is the Indo-European languages. You have Afrikaans in South Africa and Namibia. Then you have Pidgin English, all the Pidgin English variants.
Okay.
Then you have Pidgin Portuguese, the one like Seychelles Creoles, it's a Pidgin French.
Okay.
We also have Pidgin French in Cameroon, Pidgin French in DR Congo, and all the francophones. And then you have the Pidgin Spanish form of it spoken around Malabo in the Equatorial Guinea and the southern Western Sahara. So those are the only two Spanish areas. So these are the only language families in Africa. So if you say African language, this one is six.
You mentioned Hebrew. Is Hebrew an African?
It is Afro-Asiatic.
Afro-Asian.
Yes, the
Found
same.
in Ethiopia.
Yes, Ethiopian languages is Amhara, Tigrinya, Tigray, even Oromo. All of them they are Afro-Asiatic. Just that the Afro-Asiatic group you have different branches again. So you have the Semitic branch, you have the Cushitic branch, and you have the Chadic branch.
But I can see reading from the laptop. Check everything. No. Just want to be sure. I want to be sure.
It's an encyclopedia. You confirm it's like a encyclopedia.
That's interesting.
So the ones in the Chadic branch are the ones that are spoken around in Nigeria here and Cameroon, Niger, and Chad. But under the Chadic branch itself, you also have the Chadic A. Under A, you have A1, A2. Hausa belongs to A1. Then languages around southern Borno, like Chibok, that's Kibaki, and some of them belong to A1, like Zar. It's not an Afro-Asiatic language. It's a Niger Congo language. Then you have B1, B2, B3. So like all those languages are Tapa, Ngas, Magavu, those ones belong to the B groups. And then most of the languages around Adama State, like all those Bachama, Bata, Bura, Pavel, they are all American. They are Afro-Asiatic languages, Chadic language. And when you begin to go towards Ethiopia, like Somali, is a Cushitic language. Somali, Oromo is the largest of all of them. And then when you go to Semitic language, we then have the largest of all of them. You have Arabic, you have Hebrew, or you have Amazigh, the Tamazic languages, like those barbars in North Africa, and then Maltese in Malta, close to Italy. Maltese has a lot of Italian words inside. The base